A decent ball in could open the score. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. It's a throw-in, the interception stopping the danger though. Some running off the ball for the cross. Cleared away. Dejan Stankovic got the all-important touch on the ball there. Wonderfully won there. Ibrahimovic. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
The ball goes out of play in a good position. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Finds his teammate. Will he find space for a shot? They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Vieira. Maicon. Mariano Gonzalez. And Dejan Stankovic. What will he do now? Ibrahimovic. Superbly done. That's their first of the match. You don't see that too often. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Almost 30 minutes gone. Conan. Well won there.
That was a poor pass.
The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. It's a good try. It's over. Too high.
Well, the fans would love a goal from there, but I think he should have used his teammates on that one.
Maicon. And Dejan Stankovic. Spreading the play well. Ibrahimovic. Traps the ball neatly. Will he find the target now? Turns defence into attack there. In possession and getting forward here. There's the shot. Another... What a finish! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. 10 minutes from the end of the first half. They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. No, it doesn't pick out his man. He's on the rampage. Ibrahimovic. Tremendous through ball. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Slides a pass into the open space. A good ball in could give them another goal here. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Dejan Stankovic. Solari. Knocked it through. And the ball remains in the danger zone. Solari. Here's Materazzi. Hung onto the ball in a good position. Won the ball well. Good work to keep the ball. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. Trevor, how did you see that half?
That was a very positive half there for them. They really put the pressure on and the results are showing.
And as the players return... We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their managers' half-time team talks? No sign of any substitutions yet. Looking around for support.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Maicon. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Nice through ball. And Vieira. Here's Samuel. Materazzi. Solari. Well, the defence couldn't deal with that pass. Chance to cross. In the box. Ibrahimovic. It's wide of the right post. A reasonable attempt, though.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Here's Crespo. Maicon.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
Clear. Here's Cordoba. Materazzi. And Ibrahimovic. Gets it. No way through this time. Vieira. And Dejan Stankovic. Out wide. Just needs a yard. Ibrahimovic. Oh, perhaps he mishit it, but it's way off to the right.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
Mariano Gonzalez. Maicon. Vieira. Can he put it away? Well, the defence did well to make up for the keeper's error there. Conan. Will he find space for a shot?
The keeper found a way out of trouble there.
Dejan Stankovic. And Materazzi. Ibrahimovic.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Booted to safety. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Into the danger area. Dejan Stankovic. Well, that looked like it was in from here, but it hit the side netting instead.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
Poorly attempted pass. Cut it out nicely.
Good passing with a lovely little touch.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Solari. Ibrahimovic. Down the left flank. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Dealt with that threat well. Lunged in and gave away a free kick. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. He's looking for the target. Sends it back to him. A chance. Really poor defending. Win the ball back. And it's a great attacking run down the left. Wins the ball, great defending. They're defending well. Well maintained there. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Receives a pass. Great interchange there. Ibrahimovic. He takes the ball along the left wing. Pressure on the defence now. Could be a chance here. The whistle has gone and the match is over. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result. Away we go. Will there be drama today? Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Ibrahimovic! Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
Well, I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
Amauri. Referee says that's a fair challenge. It's easily picked up. Poor challenge. Free kick awarded. He's looking for support. And Dejan Stankovic. We know he can deliver it well. They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
They're still on the attack here. Adriano. It's in! Goal!
So this is how they got off the mark today.
1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Amauri. Holds on to the ball. Delivery all important here. They're looking for the equaliser. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Hit on it! The keeper deals with it. And Recoba. Vieira. He's trying to carve open the defence.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Here's Javier Zanetti. Recoba. He's on the rampage. Really stopped in his tracks there. Ball given away there. Here's Vieira. Recoba. Finds himself in the box. Adriano. A brilliant finish. They're now 2 goals up. He's got another. So with the lead extended, let's see if some complacency might just creep into the side. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Right, and I think that would give the team a little boot.
It's 2-0 now, a 2-goal cushion for them here. Fabio Simplicio. Get the ball back. The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. Chance to cross. And he swings it over to the target. Amauri. Went in and won the ball too. Recoba. He's looking for the target. Maicon.
Chance for a good cross here.
Adriano. No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort though. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Here's Dejan Stankovic. He's looking for the target. Played into the middle.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Biava.
That's well cut out.
And Figo. Here's Vieira. Nicely found. Recoba. Gets it in space. Showed his defensive quality there. Giacomazzi. Fabio Simplicio. Bresciano. Get the ball back. Chance to cross. Into the danger area. Here's Vieira. Vieira. Here's Dejan Stankovic. A vital cut out there and a good clearance. And Recoba. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? Straight at goal. Over. Needs to be more accurate than that.
I think there was some good movement off the ball that would have given them a better chance on goal.
Bazzali. Bresciano. Fabio Simplicio. They give away possession. Through to the flank. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing rooms with the managers, no doubt. We're off. Will the managers' half-time talks have the desired effect? They've switched sides for the second half. An attack on the right from the through ball. Figo!
You know, if the attackers had followed up and threatened the keeper, they could have made something of that mistake. Anyway, they have a corner.
Amauri. Here's Javier Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. Oh, great defending there. And Javier Zanetti. Oh, and it's in! He's put through his own net!
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They can... Well, they've reduced the deficit. Can they close it further? Figo. And Dejan Stankovic. Looking for support now. Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? Cut out by the defender. Maicon. He needs to deliver a good ball in. And Dejan Stankovic. Poorly timed challenge. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Looked a foul there, but the ref says no. Giacomazzi. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. And Recoba.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Oh, not a good tackle at all. Free kick given.
That was a totally unnecessary challenge.
Bazzali. Biava. There's no stopping him. Pushing further forward. Wonderful defending there. Here's Ibrahimovic. He's on the rampage. He has quick feet. Trouble for the defence from the left. Ibrahimovic!
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Fabio Simplicio. Wonderfully won there. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. So it's an attack on the right. Could be a chance here. Adriano. And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. It's into the middle. Oh no, it's hit the bar. It's out of play, and that's a goal kick. Possession maintained, chance here. Fabio Simplicio. Bresciano. Amauri. Still in possession and a good position here. What will he do here? Needs to find the target with the ball in. Gets his head to it. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Ibrahimovic. He's laid on one goal so far. And Vieira. Dejan Stankovic. Will this be a goal? Finds a teammate. Restart with a throw-in. It's been hacked away. Amauri. Still with possession, and they can attack from here. Fabio Simplicio. Crossing opportunity. It's intended for the target in the middle. Will he find the target? Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. He's looking for support. Sneaks into the penalty area. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager, all of them ecstatic. As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. An illegal challenge, says the ref. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Iaquinto. Nice through ball. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Di Natale. Motta. Still going, real chance here. What will he do here? And Javier Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. They can swing it in from the left wing. That will go behind for a goal kick. Here's Adriano. He's carried the ball forward.
Chance for a good cross here.
Finds himself in the area. Ibrahimovic. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Ibrahimovic. He's on the rampage. Wins possession to stop the attack. Di Natale and Iaquinto. Took him out, free kick awarded. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem, but he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Javier Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. They're moving well down the left-hand side. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so corner is given. Drives it to the middle. Can they keep defending like that? Here's Iaquinto. Coda. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Adriano. And Recoba. Neat ball through. Will he find the space? That'll be another corner. It's into the face of goal. Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here? Intercepted well. Hang on to the ball there. Pinzi. Montali. Here's Iaquinto. Iaquinto. Pinzi. Chopped him down there. Has to be a free kick. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. Dejan Stankovic. 15 minutes left of the first half. The right-hand channel is an option. Sneaks into the penalty area. Punched away. Punched away and out for a corner. Who's waiting in the middle? It's in! Goal! That's the opener. 30 minutes played. A great shot into...
Well, this goal will settle them down for sure. The question is whether they can keep the lead.
Mota. And Yaquinta. Timely interception. Recoba. He's carried the ball forward. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Can he shoot?
That's picked up by the keeper.
Ibrahimovic. Looking for support now. It looks like he'll go for a cross. A throw-in given away in a dangerous position. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Ibrahimovic! Quite remarkable. They stretch their lead to 2 goals. Off the crossbar and in. You could just sense the relief from the attacker and his teammates. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Muntari. Get the ball back. Looking around for support. Was he fouled? No, says the ref. Here's Yaquinta. Di Natale. Held on to the ball there. Will there be a goal here? Just wide and into the side netting.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
It's a yellow card here, a booking for him. Having waited for the ball to go out of play, the referee came back and pulled him up for that pretty atrocious tackle. And Yaquinta. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played. Di Natale. Completely mistimed his tackle there, gives away a free kick. He's off. It's his second yellow, and no complaints really as he heads off for the dressing room. Could be curling over. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try though.
Well, I admit that if it had gone in, it would have been the goal of the season, but he really should have used other options.
Maicon. Here's Figo. Would an attack down the right side be worth it? To the man in space. Took him out, gives away a free kick. Always off. That's his second caution, and he only has himself to blame really. 2 mistimed tackles. That's really hurt him and of course his team. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect? Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Mota. Figo. That one is intercepted. Down the right. Nicely found. He tries his luck. Recoba. And Dejan Stankovic. Ibrahimovic. Looking for support now. Making good progress down the left wing now. It's been cleared. Here's Vieira. Ibrahimovic.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Inside the box now.
Great save. He did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Ibrahimovic. Ball given away there.
Chance for a good cross here.
Into the danger area.
Good tight defensive play there. You just can't give your opposition a chance on goal, and he knows it. Corner it is then.
Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over. Here's Vieira. Figo. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Rakoba. And Ibrahimovic.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Ball given away. Play pushes forward then. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Down the right flank. Dealt with that threat well. Reads it well. Pinzi. Wonderful defending there. Well cut out. Vieira. And Dejan Stankovic. Muntari. And he takes the return. He's off on the long run. Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. That's tidy footwork. Possession lost there. Excellent defending there. Maicon. Caught him there, free kick. And Figo. Crosses. That's easy for the defence. Muntari. Koda. Carries the ball through the middle. Yaquinta. Goal! They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Here's Ibrahimovic. Chooses to go down the left. They're in possession, down the left wing. Turns defence into attack there. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. Figo. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Oh, great defending there. Yaquinta. Di Natale. Dealt with that threat well. He continues his run down the left. Defence struggling to deal with this play down the left.
A good delivery needed here.
Can he hit the target? And Yaquinta. There's the whistle. A well-deserved win for them today as they went out fully focused and put everything into this game. The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Tade. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Down the left.
A great passage of play. Pressure always on the defence.
Well, the cross didn't get any further than the defender, and that's out for a corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. What can he do here? Oh, it's in! What a goal! They've taken the lead in the opening minutes of the game. That's outrageous. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Luis Jimenez. Can he keep it going? Still with possession, and they can attack from here.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Here's Materazzi. Figo. He's on the rampage. Still on the ball here. What can he conjure up here? Wins possession to stop the attack. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Stopped him illegally, says the ref. And Figo. Here's Materazzi. Cambiasso. Stops it nicely. Crespo. He punched the ball to safety. The keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. To the target in the middle. Grosso. Rocky. No, it doesn't pick out his man. Dejan Stankovic. Here's Cambiasso. That lacks accuracy. Figo. Wonderful defending there. Looking around for support. Does well to keep the ball. Tade. Luis Jimenez. Could get a shot away. Picked up by the keeper. Berami. Here's Rakoba. Dejan Stankovic. Looking for support now. Goal inside here. Cambiasso.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. It was sloppy defended, really, to give him so much space.
Rocky. Bad challenge there. A free kick in a dangerous position. This is a great shot. Denied by the crossbar. The defence has done well so far. Great work to win the ball. 30 minutes on the clock in the first half. It's easily picked up. Hung on to the ball in a good position. Tade sends it back to him. He continues his run down the right. That's a neat ball down the middle. Nice pass. The ball goes out of play in a good position. Trouble for the defence from the left. Hits one. Well, it came off the defender there. It's into the face of goal. Far too casual there. Ball stolen. In comes the cross. And Vieira. Crespo. There's not a lot of support. And Figo. A poor attempt at a pass. Well read and intercepted there. Here's Cambiasso. Finds him well.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
And Grosso. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half, and the two managers will have a lot to say. We kick off, and let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. Own goal!
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal.
We've had 2 goals here. It's level at 1 apiece. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Cambiasso. A decent ball in might give them the chance to regain the lead. On the ball here. Dejan Stankovic. He may whip the cross in. Good defending. Baronio. The defender cuts this one out.
And the keeper has it.
Baronio. Luis Jimenez. Baronio. Mudingai. Rocky. Tries one. I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
The pass showed good vision to set that up. I'd love to have seen a better finish, though.
Here's Rakoba. Grosso. Will he put it away? Crespo. Goal! They're in front again. Fabulous strike down the middle. Can they hang on for the win? Ledesma. That is sloppy play. Still have the ball. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Rakoba. Here's Materazzi. And Materazzi. Figo. Materazzi. They've switched it well. Rakoba. Crespo. They're still on the attack here. Terrible tackle, gives away a free kick. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it and says that is bad enough for a booking. There's plenty to do. What options do they have here? Angled in towards goal. It's over the bar, but that was close.
Well, he hasn't got his lucky boots on today, has he? That's a shame, but not a bad effort.
And Crespo. Tade. Ledesma. Sneaks into the penalty area.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
It's into the middle. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. And Dejan Stankovic. Here's Materazzi. Looking for support now. Dejan Stankovic. Will he test the keeper? Crespo. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Mudingai. Tade. Arrives in the box. The keeper deals with it. Will this level things up? The keeper comes and collects it. We've reached the last 15 minutes.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Got the ball in, but no one could make a connection. And Cambiasso.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Now what can he do? Crespo! Amazing goal! They are completely... They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Yes, that was a deadly blow. They need to score quickly to haul themselves back into it.
Ledesma lunged in and gave away a free kick. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. Baronio. It's a long shot. Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Stendado. Mudingai. Rocky. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. He knocks it in. Here's Cambiasso. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Mudingai. 3 minutes will be added on. Chopped him down there, gave away a free kick. It's his second yellow card and he's off. Slightly harsh, in my opinion, but the referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence. A good ball in could win one back for them. There's the final whistle. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager, all of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today. Good afternoon, I'm Peter Brackley, and as the fans take their places around the stadium, let me first introduce Trevor Brooking. Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. What more can you say about these players? Let's get started and see what they can do this afternoon.
No love lost between these two sides. It should be a cracking contest. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. That was an obvious foul. Moving up the field, stretching the play. A good clearing header. Another throw in a great position.
Chance to deliver it in.
Finds himself in the area.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
They'll battle for this in the middle. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. They can swing it in from the right wing. Intercepted. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Ibrahimovic. Poor ball cut out. Simone Inzaghi. Cruz. Mariano Gonzalez. Adriano.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. And Adriano. Win the ball back. Simone Inzaghi. And he goes for it.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. 15 minutes gone. Mariano Gonzalez. Well maintained there. Simone Inzaghi. Possession gained there. Cruz. Slid out wide. And he sends it in. Luis Jimenez. Maicon. Crespo. Cambiasso. Mariano Gonzalez. Is there space for a shot? Can they keep defending like that? Chance for a counter then. Javier Zanetti and Cambiasso. Sevilla. Mauri. He's looking for support. Ledesma.
Good one too, perfectly executed.
Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Almost 30 minutes gone. It's a super jinking run. Adriano! It's wide to the right post. A reasonable attempt though.
Well, some of the crowd thought that one was on its way in, and what a goal it would have been.
Sevilla. Stendado. Baronio. Luis Jimenez. Rocky. Good pass. What can he do here? The keeper makes the stop. Tight defensive play at the back there. Dashes along the right flank. Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. Still him. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. They're in possession. Down the left wing. Ledesma. Wonderful defending there. Looking for support now. Adriano. Mariano Gonzalez. Within shooting range. Off target. He's sent it wide of the left post.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Here's Ibrahimovic. There's not a lot of support. He's looking for the target. They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. Drives it to the middle.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
The defence has done well so far. Rocky. They give away possession. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. We kick off and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. The sides have been changed for the second half. Here's Javier Zanetti. Cruz. Crespo. The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there. Adriano. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Ledesma. Baronio. Mauri. Pulls it across. Baronio. Bellini. Slides a neat ball through. Will he test the keeper? Directs his header on goal. They're in a good position down the right. Will he put it away? Showed his defensive quality there. brought an end to the attack. Mariano Gonzalez. 15 minutes into the second half. Ledesma. Will this be a goal here? He knocks it in. Goes for a header on goal. Cruz. He dribbles out to the right. Went in and won the ball too. Mauri. Ball given away. He has quick feet. What will he do now? Adriano. It's hit the side netting.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Mariano Gonzalez. And he lays it back. Stendado. Ledesma carries the ball through the middle. Stop the attack dead then.
A good cross should set something up.
Cruz. To the man in space. Punched away. Punched away and out for a corner. It's into the face of goal. It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot. And Cordoba. Maicon. We're into the final quarter of an hour. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Luis Jimenez. Really stopped in his tracks there. Here's Crespo. And Javier Zanetti. Maicon. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Will this be a goal here? Attack came to nothing. Ledesma. Looking around for support. Stendado. Mauri. Baronio. Luis Jimenez. The last touch was off the defender. It's a corner. To the target in the middle. There's no respite for the defence and they win another corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Into the box. Brought an end to the attack. The defender was quick to see this one. Down the right flank. So it's an attack on the right. Crespo! What a goal! They finally opened the scoring. In the final few minutes. Finally, they have hit the opener. They've opened the scoring. How do you see the game progressing from here, Trevor?
Well, from a fan's point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back content with the 0-0.
Heads for goal! Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target.
I have to say, the man marking was poor there. Letting him get a clear shot in like that.
Maicon. Down the right. Here's Crespo. Lunged in and gave away a free kick. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh, but he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. The referee ends the game here. So they take a victory. Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. They're defending well, very well indeed. Cordoba. There's not a lot of support. Can they keep defending like that? Maicon. Here's Figo. Recoba. Here's Recoba. Gets it. Sneaks into the penalty area. Solid defence in the box. Recoba. That was predictable. Well won there. Nope, it's been cut out. Free kick given by the referee. Recoba. He's on the rampage. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Adriano. And the rebound. The shot took a deflection off a defender there. To the target in the middle. Will he find the space? They won another as they keep the pressure on. Drives it to the middle. They give away possession. He takes the ball along the left wing. Now what can he do? The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. It's clear. And he's off along the left touchline. There's not a lot of support. And Recoba. Now here's a chance. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. It's into the middle. The defence has done well so far. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Some running off the ball for the cross. Ibrahimovic. Solid defence in the box. We've reached the half-hour mark. Cordoba. And he wants it back. And Samuel. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Recoba. Into the penalty area. Adriano. Sturdy defence here. He's still on the run. Dealt with the threat expertly. Adriano. Can he test the keeper? Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Ball given away. Ibrahimovic. Still stalemate, with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball. Rakoba. He dribbles out to the left. What can he conjure up here? Solid defence in the box. And Vieira. Dejan Stankovic has sight of goal here. It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break, and I wonder what words of advice their managers will have for them. They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. On the ball here. Looking for space down the left-hand side. The move on the left, set up from the through ball. Can he hit the target? Finds his man. Here's a chance. They're in a good position down the left. Has sight of goal here. Goal! They lead the game by 1. Just after the break. Absolutely magnificent. So the game will really open. They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from a fan's point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Colucci.
A good cross should set something up.
Great chance for the counter. Ball won. Good defending there. He still has it. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. Wins possession to stop the attack. He cleared. Rakoba. Blatant foul there. Corona. Chance for a counter then. Just dived in there. Gives away a free kick. Oh, red card. Well, it wasn't the best of tackles, it's true, but surely that is a little harsh. He just can't believe it. And I'm sure his manager too will have plenty to say about that afterwards. Javier Zanetti. Stopped illegally. Dived in recklessly, free kick awarded. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it and says that is bad enough for a booking. And Ibrahimovic get the ball back. Didn't get the ball there, free kick. Now have possession here. He's carried the ball forward. Here's Dejan Stankovic. They're making good progress down the right side. Perfectly executed.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal.
approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. He's attacking the right-hand side of the area. Dejan Stankovic. A poor attempt at a pass. Colucci. Ball one here. He dribbles out to the left. He's looking for the target. Could get a shot away. Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Crossing opportunity. Now it's a goal kick. Figo. And Dejan Stankovic. Rakoba. The keeper has to deal with it.
The ball has eluded the defence.
Ibrahimovic. It's an own goal.
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Their only option is to throw everything forward and just hope it pays off.
We're into the last 5 minutes. Cut it out nicely. Chopped him down there. Free kick given. The referee has sent him off. Well, his manager is absolutely livid. And I have to say that's a big call by the referee, a controversial one. And it may well change the outcome of this match. The ball's stolen off him. Chance here. Gets his head to it.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. No attempt whatsoever to play the ball. Free kick. Now have possession here. Yes! The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Figo. Clear. The whistle goes, and that's it. They pick up 3 points with this win. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
We're off here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Here's Samuel and Materazzi. Maicon.
Here's a chance to whip it in. This has potential.
Back to the keeper. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. And Javier Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. Really stopped in his tracks there. Mariano Gonzalez. He cut out the pass.
Chance to deliver it in.
Adriano. It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot. Adriano. Figo. Stopped him well there. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. A long-range effort, and the opportunity comes to nothing.
Oh, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they just missed the goal.
And Ibrahimovic. Keep possession. Ibrahimovic. Some running off the ball for the cross. Opportunity here. He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area. They're off on the counter-attack. And this is a great chance.
Terrific save from the keeper.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Maicon. And Figo. Ibrahimovic. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Has sight of goal here. Kept possession well on the attack here. Di Napoli. Worked really hard to get the ball back then.
Chance to deliver it in.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Does well to maintain possession. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Ibrahimovic. They're in possession down the left wing. He wants the chance for a good delivery. And Ibrahimovic dashes along the left side flank. Can he get a clean strike here?
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
Extremely important interception there. Di Napoli. Danger here.
Snapped up by the keeper.
Maicon. Dejan Stankovic. He goes on himself. Superb intervention. Babayoko. The break is on. Slides a great ball through. There's the cross. Into the gloves of the keeper. Controls it well. The ball goes out of play in a good position. It's a caution here. A long time coming, but the referee decided to wait for a break in the game there before coming back and producing the yellow card. D'Aversa. Di Napoli. D'Aversa. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. He goes down, but was he inside the area? No, just outside. Goes for a header on goal! The keeper tidies up. And Javier Zanetti. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. Which team can break the deadlock? Daversa. Making good progress down the left wing now. Chaps it neatly. Really stopped in his tracks there. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Breaking through. Mariano Gonzalez. This puts the defence under real pressure on the right. Good pass. A really careless pass there.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Adriano got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Ibrahimovic. Here's Adriano. Opportunity on the right then from the through ball. They're defending well, very well indeed. Daversa.
A perfect ball.
Cuts it back deep. Dejan Stankovic. And Adriano. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. He's looking for support. Can surely put it away. And the keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up. There's a chance for a cross here. Headed away. Vieira. In the right place at the right time. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Finds himself in the box. Denied by the post. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Can he shoot? And he hits it. Daversa. Di Napoli. Down the right-hand channel. Great interchange there. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Here's Figo. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Down the middle. Get the ball back. Ibrahimovic. Won the ball well. Now have possession here. Ball given away. Looking around for support. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Adriano! Oh, it's gone in! This is a vital goal at a crucial time. Off the left post and in. That's just what the game needed. Now we're in for a great finish.
There was nothing the keeper could do.
They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind. They'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Rafael. Zanki. Turns defence into attack there. Threads it through the defence. Crossing opportunity. Can he get a shot away? Ibrahimovic! Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
The final whistle is approaching and there's only one goal in it here. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Babayoko.
Good passing with a lovely little touch.
That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then. A goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Here's Javier Zanetti. Into the last few seconds we go. It looks as if this is it. And Dejan Stankovic. Can anyone stop him? Into the danger area. There's a chance for a cross here. Kept it well, still on the attack. Now inside the penalty area. Ibrahimovic. The referee's whistle goes and that's it. So with that win they pick up 3 points. There's the kickoff. I wonder what drama will unfold today. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter.
That through ball has put the defence on the back foot.
They're in possession down the right flank. Dealt with that threat well. Boucher. Vecini. Almiron. Tasto. Adani. Pratali. Neat ball through. He's off down the left wing. They escape the danger at the cost of a throw-in. Receives a pass. Well worked to win the ball. Vanucci. Almiron. They intercept the pass. Boucher. Vanucci. And Vieira. Dejan Stankovic. Perceptive play there, sets off an attack down the right. They're making good progress down the right side. Gets it. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. The keeper comes and collects it. Here's Vieira. Possession gained there. And that ball is dispatched to the opposite wing.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Will he test the keeper? The defender was there. Boucher. Almiron. Ball given away. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Just needs a yard. Well, he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Adriano. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Good running on the ball. And it's in the net. Goal! It's the opening goal. A beautiful left foot finish.
There really was no stopping that.
They've got the opening goal, Trevor. How do you think it'll change the game now?
Well, hopefully it should make for a more open game. Their opponents can
Play resumes with just a one goal separating these teams. 15 minutes left of the first half. Saldati. Here's Figo. Will he find the space? The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
To the target in the middle. They're under real pressure now. It's curling in. Dejan Stankovic. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over. That's tidy footwork. Vanucci. He could swing it in here. The defender did well to block the cross. It's out for a corner. It's into the face of goal. Adriano. And now the counter-attack. Went down, but no whistle. Vanucci. Stopped him illegally. Free kick. Good pass. Wonderful defending there. And Vieira. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the one goal between the two sides. They can swing it in from the right wing.
This looks like a promising cross.
Vanucci. Sends it back to him. Chance in the box. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. We kick off, and let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. They've switched sides for the second half. They're in possession down the left wing. And Ibrahimovic looking for support now. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. Recoba. And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. Swinging it in. Now inside the penalty area. And that's closer to the left corner flag.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Adani. Boucher. Vicini.
And the keeper has it under control.
Ibrahimovic. He's looking for support. Chance in the box. Boucher. Saldati. Vicini. Almiron. In the penalty area. Into the arms of the keeper. Here's Figo. Just caught him. Maicon. Dejan Stankovic. Rakoba. Will he find space for a shot? Gives it away. Slack defending. Ibrahimovic. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. To the man in space. And Dejan Stankovic. Adriano. Got caught on the ball there.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
Who's waiting in the middle? They're defending well. Read that well. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Vanucci. Here's Figo. On the ball here. Almiron. Atrocious tackle, free kick given. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. Through to the flank. They're keeping it tight here. Brought an end to the attack. Dealt with the threat well. Vicini. Went down from the challenge. No whistle though. What can he do here? Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Almiron. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and only 5 minutes left. Saldati. Concedes a free kick in a dangerous area here. It's a good try. A little too high. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, they'll be choked about that.
They're breaking free down the flank. Vicini. Almiron. Still going, real chance here.
The keeper kept his eye on the ball well there, came forward and took it.
And Ibrahimovic. Here's Vieira. The referee brings an end to the game. A simply magnificent performance by the players here who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work has paid off and they've come away with a wonderful win. So Trevor, no surprises there really, were there? Hello and welcome. I'm Peter Brackley. The stage is set, the players are coming out, and with me the unmistakable voice of Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. I was chatting to some of the fans earlier, and they're all looking forward to this one.
We kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. They see no reason to change their formation. Stendado. Had the ball now. Dejan Stankovic. Into the box. Dejan Stankovic. Gets it in space. Crespo. Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy. Trevor, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
Stendado. Kribari. Possession lost there. He chooses to go down the right. Kribari. Mariano Gonzalez. Berami. Luis Jimenez. Here's Rakoba. Looking for support now. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. Cambiaso! Bad tackle there, giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. There are a few options available here. He's gone for it. Here comes the shot. Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
Stendado. Bellini. Ledesma. Luis Jimenez. Wins possession to stop the attack. And Dejan Stankovic. A chance to counter-attack here.
All set up by the through ball.
Crespo. That's a great goal. That's their first of the match. He's not held back on that. 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Berami. Tare. Wonderful defending there. He's carried the ball forward. Possession gained there. Luis Jimenez. Breaking through. Win possession. The attack came to nothing. And Figo. Looking around for support. Cordoba. Well found by his teammate. Stop the attack dead then. Berami. Looking for support now. They're in a good position down the left.
Great cross.
Header on goal! Maybe a miss hit, it was off target though. Here's Samuel. Burdisso. Here's Materazzi. Burdisso. Samuel. And Cordoba. Dejan Stankovic. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Stopped him well there. He's carried the ball forward. Stendado. Baronio. Berami. Ledesma. Berami. De Silvestri. Kribari. Baronio. Nice through ball. Will he put it away? And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. They'll battle for this in the middle. It's clear. Burdisso. Held on to the ball there. Here's Cambiasso. He's looking for support. And Dejan Stankovic. Nicely found. Wins the ball, great defending. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? The sides have been changed for the second half. Gets his head to it! The goalkeeper not too concerned about that shot. Recoba. Possession lost there. Tade. Stopped him well there. Recoba. So it's an attack on the right. He's looking for the target. A corner kick given. It's sailing across the face of goal. Luis Jimenez. Tade. Here's Materazzi. He takes the ball along the left wing. Can he get a decent cross in? Tade. And Samuel. Materazzi. Here's Recoba. Some running off the ball for the cross. That's a good ball in. We've reached the hour mark. Good work to keep the ball. Get the ball back. Dejan Stankovic. Gets it. The keeper makes the stop.
Well, the keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
Whip that in towards goal. A magnificent goal. They are in total control. It hit the crossbar and went in. They're comfortably in front now with a 3-goal lead, Trevor.
Yes, hopefully they'll really turn on the style now.
Poorly timed challenge. Oh dear, some right old pushing and shoving going on here. They'll be getting their handbags out next. And he wants it back. Ledesma. Baronio. Finds himself in the area. Oh no, it's hit the post. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Finds himself in the box. Oh, that almost scraped the left post.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
Here's Materazzi. Mariano Gonzalez. They're moving well down the left-hand side. And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Will he get a shot away? Crespo. It's an amazing goal. Surely they can't lose this now. He squeezed in his second goal of the game.
You know, I wouldn't...
They're looking good now, wouldn't you say, Trevor?
Yes, that goal caps what's been a fine performance over both legs.
We've reached the last 15 minutes. Baronio. Will he find the space? It went over the goal line. Goal kick here. Here's Samuel. Here's Materazzi. And Cordoba. Figo. He cut out the pass. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Traps the ball neatly. Crespo. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Kribari. Ledesma. And passes the ball back. De Silvestri. Ledesma. Still running. Bellini. He centres it. Firm header on goal. Got the shot in, but I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
Well, the ball came in from the right as expected, and not a single defender was there to close down the shot.
The clock counting down. They look set to book a place in the quarter-final. De Silvestri. Brought an end to the attack. Mariano Gonzalez. Burdisso. Only 1 minute to be added on. A mistimed lunge there. Free kick given.
That's a nasty challenge from behind. We don't want to see that kind of thing here.
Header on goal! The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. There's not a lot of support. They're still on the attack here. Ball won, good defending there. The referee's whistle ends the game. They're into the third round. Good afternoon and welcome, I'm Peter Brackley. Now, before we join the referee for the kick-off, let me introduce Trevor Brooking.
Hello and thanks, Peter. And what a build-up we've had for today's game.
This is the day of the derby when what matters most is the pride and the passion of the rival players and supporters. A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful, though, with his tackling from now on. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though. Here's Ibrahimovic. And Adriano. A good interception to gain possession. He's off on the long run. Stops it nicely. Adriano. Down the right. Lunged in there and gave away a free kick. The tackle player is still down injured. He'll need some attention. It was certainly a bad challenge on him. And, well, not surprisingly, the referee has reached for his cards. Only yellow. The offender can consider himself lucky. Beautiful touch. Well cut out. Gives it away. Slack defending. Gilardino! And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. It's into the middle. Ibrahimovic. He's on the rampage. Still have the ball. Guerkuf. Here's Ronaldo. And they still have possession here. And Ronaldo. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Down the left. This could be dangerous. Down the left. Here's real danger. I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right. Kaká. And Ronaldo. Gilardino! And it's in the net! Goal! They're one goal down now. What are they going to do from here? Went in and won the ball too. Kaká. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. And Javier Zanetti. Receives it in space. Here's Vieira. What will he do now?
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
To the target in the middle. Caught in defence. Real chance here. And Kaká. Here's Cambiasso. Mariano Gonzalez. Ball one, good defending there. Here's Kaká. Ibrahimovic.
They work so well in tandem.
Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Maicon. Here's Cordoba.
Could this be a chance?
Can they keep defending like that? Kaká. He may whip the cross in. A mistimed lunge gave away a free kick. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh, but he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. Arrives in the box. Oh, he's been tripped. A penalty kick. The referee has pointed to the spot. And further punishment too. It's a yellow card for the offender, but in truth it could easily have been a red. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though. Here's Ibrahimovic. There's not a lot of support.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Will he find the target? He punches it clear. They can swing it in from the right wing. Adriano. A difference of one goal here with the half-time break coming up. Finds his teammate. What will he do from here? They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Solari. And Ibrahimovic. Javier Zanetti. He's looking for support. Can they keep defending like that? Here's Vieira. Samuel. Mariano Gonzalez. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time tea. We kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. No sign of any substitutions yet. And Ronaldo. It's a super jinking run. Can he get a clean strike here? The ref sees nothing wrong, so on we go. Here's Javier Zanetti. Here's Ibrahimovic. And Adriano. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Looking around for support. Here's Kaká. Can he keep it going? Chance in the box. Gilardino. Blocked out there. Off the defender. It's into the middle. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy. Samuel. Here's Ibrahimovic. He's attacking the left-hand side of the area. Kept it well, still on the attack.
Making good progress down the left wing now.
Will he put it away? He took it so well.
All square. Great finish from a cultured left foot.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can build on the momentum from that and get an...
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Neither side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
Carries the ball through the middle.
Here's Kaká. Can he get a clean strike here?
15 minutes of the second half gone.
And Kaká. Ambrosini. Good pass. Pirlo.
He tries another one. Amazing goal! They're a goal behind again. It's a powerful header.
It's incredible he's prepared to have a go from there.
(2-1), they may look to defend this lead now.
It's cleared.
Well found there. Hung on to the ball in a good position.
Well, the defence did well to make up for the keeper's error there. It's through.
That was a poor pass.
No way through.
Maldini. Ball one here.
He's carried the ball forward.
Can he find the space?
And the defence cuts out that through ball.
And Pirlo.
Ronaldo. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Can he pick out a teammate? Well read. We're into the final quarter of an hour. No, it doesn't pick out his man.
Here's Kaká.
Guerkuf. Serginho.
And Pirlo. Kaká. And Adriano.
Mariano Gonzalez. Solari.
Wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here? Well, some players not happy with that challenge and they're getting very involved with each other here.
Close enough to have a shot on goal. Corner, some good play by the defence there. They'll battle for this in the middle. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over. Mariano Gonzalez.
Adriano.
Looking around for support.
Dealt with the threat expertly. And Pirlo.
Solari. Ibrahimovic. Needs to find the target with the ball in.
Opportunity here. Adriano. Goal!
They're level. In the dying moments of the second half. That was his second goal of the game.
He looks to be in tremendous...
They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now.
Gilardino.
Nice footwork.
Ball not given away here.
Guerkuf.
And Ronaldo. Still with the ball in good attacking position too.
Trouble for the defence from the left.
Oh, not a good tackle at all. Free kick given. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game.
Goal! They can see the lead again. In injury time. He squeezed in his second. They have to reorganise themselves to win back control of the game.
He could swing it in here. Caught in possession, chance here. To the man in space.
Can he put in a decent cross?
Kaká. Slack defending, he gave it away. Here's real danger.
Solid defence here.
The whistle has gone and the match is over. And they have been beaten. Although there's no joy for their manager or the fans though, the players can be very proud of all the effort that they have put in.
After a loss like that,
the game kicks off, a great match expected here.
let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one.
Maicon. Here's Figo and Dejan Stankovic. Holds on to the ball. Well worked to win the ball.
The danger is snuffed out.
Still have the ball.
It's through.
Bonani. And Figo. What can he do from here?
Here's a chance to whip it in. Could this be a chance?
Nobody makes any contact. Caught in possession, chance here. Dejan Stankovic. Poor ball intercepted. Jampa. They give away possession. Took him out. Gives away a free kick.
That was a badly timed, dangerous tackle from behind.
Not a bad shot, but it's over. Ibrahimovic. 15 minutes into the first half.
Chooses to go down the left flank. They're in a good position down the left.
Ibrahimovic! It's a corner as the keeper punches that one.
It's into the middle. That'll be a goal kick. Here's Adriano. Dejan Stankovic. And he's having a go. Oh, I don't know if you can get much closer than that.
Materazzi. Burdisso. Here's Ibrahimovic. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick called. The break is on. Ball given away. Ibrahimovic. Rakoba. Can he find half a yard here? Here's Figo. Rakoba. Well, the keeper made a real mess of that, but his defence came to the rescue. They're in possession down the right flank. Will he get a shot away?
He goes down, but was he inside the area?
So here the chance then to break through from 12 yards.
He punched the ball to safety.
Snapped up by the keeper.
Folio.
Didn't get the ball there. Free kick.
That was a superb interception.
And Rakoba. Here's Ibrahimovic.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
Fontana. Good running off the ball.
Gets it. He's gone for goal.
Great save, he did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper.
Here's Dejan Stankovic.
Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Booted to safety.
Dejan Stankovic.
He's on the rampage.
Here's Ibrahimovic.
A good cross should set something up.
Just needs a yard. Ibrahimovic. Here's Rakoba. Gets it in space. Dejan Stankovic.
He makes sure of it this time. Only inches away, but it's gone into the side of the goal.
Jumper.
Good one too, perfectly executed.
And it's way past the left-hand post. Materazzi. Here's Figo. Here's Vieira. Rakoba. And Dejan Stankovic. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Jumper.
There's no stopping him.
Will he get a shot away? The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over. The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now.
Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there.
Brought an end to the attack. Figo. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Maicon. Finds himself in the area. Adriano. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy. Ibrahimovic.
He's looking for support.
Making good progress down the left wing now. Will he find the target now? Really good punch by the keeper.
Breaking through.
Won the ball well.
Down the line.
Jumper. Fontana. Still in possession and a good position here. Fontana. They intercept the pass. Rakoba.
Down the left channel.
Wins the ball, great defending. Fontana. Ball given away there. And Ibrahimovic.
He's carried the ball forward. They'll have a chance from this corner.
They play it short. Dealt with that threat well.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
And Vieira.
Looking for support now.
Fontana.
Folio. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Trapped it nicely.
Here's Rakoba.
He's on the rampage. Sturdy defence here.
Just dived in there. Gave away a free kick. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it and says that is bad enough for a booking. Ball one here. Stop the attack dead then.
That is sloppy play.
Now have possession here.
Folio.
Bonani. Collects the ball nicely.
He's hit the ball in. Here comes the shot. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Here's Rakoba.
He's carried the ball forward.
Oh, a vital clearance. Quick thinking from the defender.
5 minutes plus stoppage time is all that remains now for either side to score the game's first goal, and who knows, maybe the winner. Fontana. Receives it in space. Here's real danger.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
Ibrahimovic.
Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow.
A good cross could get the winner here.
It's clear.
The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion, plenty of intensity on display here.